Servus Freunde, my name is Jimmy Cage.
I'm
What?
I'm Deniz the Buddymeister.
Servus Freunde, my name is Jimmy Cage.
And I'm Deniz the Buddymeister.
We have reviewed more than 500 indie movies on the channel, and once again our awesome supporters voted in our recent poll, and the winner is the Hindi language comedy drama LAAPATAA Ladies, also known as Lost Ladies. It's the second film directed by Kiran Rao, co-produced by her ex-husband Aamir Khan under the Aamir Khan Productions banner. It stars Nitanshi Goel, Pratibha Ranta, Sparsh Shrivastava, Shaya Kadam, and Ravi Kishan. It had its premiere at last year's Toronto International Film Festival, was released in cinemas in March, can now be watched on Netflix, and it was picked as India's official entry for the Oscars. Buddymeister, what is the movie all about?
LAAPATAA Ladies tells the story. Oh man, let's start from now. Okay.
Of the ladies.
LAAPATAA Ladies tells the story of two young newlywed brides who get man. I'm not drunk. So, LAAPATAA Ladies tells the story of two young newlywed brides who get mixed up during a train ride to their husbands' homes.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
It's a pretty high concept story. Like, what if there's a mix up with two newlywed ladies, and you have to accept the premise because it's a little bit far-fetched.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I think this is a movie that's at that crossing between mainstream cinema and independent cinema. It's like it's like a feel-good family entertainer with some important messages on its heart, but still a movie that leaves you very with a good feeling, and
definitely
kind of inspired. Did you like it?
Yes. Yeah, I liked it.
Nice, me too.
I thought it's good. Sometimes very good. It has beautiful moments.
Yeah.
It's heartwarming. Yeah, it's a feel-good movie, like you said. I overall I was really entertained. I haven't liked that much to criticize about it. Actually, there are some things, but all in all, that was some nice 2 hours. Nice 2 hours of movie.
Sorry, I also don't have that much to criticize, but at the same time, this is a movie that pretty much after 20 minutes or so, I knew, this is a movie I like a lot.
Oh.
It's a good time, but it probably will never rise to anything super special, because for that it's too much in a category of movies.
I know.
That's not completely my kind of deal.
It's
a fine film, it's entertaining, but it's also pretty harmless.
Yes.
There aren't that many rough edges or anything. It doesn't really have grip.
That's actually why I also think like this is probably not a movie that's like winning an Oscar, because it's just too, no matter how like important and profound the message is that you convey, and how good it's executed, the thing is, it's still like like you said, it's a bit too harmless, it's a bit too soft, too like executed too downright in the middle somewhere. It's just nice. It's just nice.
Yeah, which is totally fine. And
absolutely,
the movie didn't choose to be an Oscar contender.
Of
so
course,
it wasn't made with that intention, I think.
Yeah.
So you can't really fault
I'm going
the
to
movie.
make an Oscar movie.
Yeah, I mean, there are movies like that, but for the international category, I don't think that's how it works. Let's talk about the stuff that we liked in this film.
Yeah.
First of all, I thought the relationship between Deepak and Pool was really nice, really sweet, very genuine, even though both of them spend most of the time separated, because she gets lost at the beginning and he's very frustrated, very angry with himself. He can't sleep. He's completely broken down, and he just wants to be back with his love. And it's just really sweet. I totally believed in their relationship.
Absolutely. And I think, these are very charming characters. I mean, almost all of the characters are like charming. Charming in a way. And I also like the actors. I thought especially Sparsh Srivastav, who plays Deepak, he has scenes where he's like so, I don't know. I mean, like you said, it's also the chemistry that he has with what's her name?
Pool?
Pool, yes.
She's played by Nitanchi Goel.
Yes. That just when they are sitting like under the tree, and he says like he knows an English sentence, and he says "I love you," and the way he laughs and his face is like so real, and then the way she laughs, and I don't know, it feels so realistic and true, and it's really in earnest. It's really nice, and but it's not only the two of them. I also liked the woman who plays Jaya.
Yeah, I think she's the best actually. She's played by Pratibha Ranta, and she's also, I think she's the true main character of the film, because mild spoiler alert, or maybe heavy spoiler alert. Let's see how much we will talk about the ending, but it's mostly her story. She has a dream.
Yes.
And also the message of the movie, the main message is with her character, that she wants to break free. She doesn't want to marry this bad man, this
asshole.
This asshole who will make her a housewife and
who maybe killed his ex.
Maybe killed his ex-wife. I think it's pretty certain that he did it.
Yeah.
So sorry. So it's her story. She is the one who, I mean, it was Deepak who took the wrong woman, but it was her who allowed it at a certain point, and
to just go with it. This is maybe your step into freedom.
This is her chance. So it's her character who sets this all in motion, and I think Pratibha Ranta was really, really pretty great.
She's really, really good. She's our through line in this movie.
Yeah.
And I thought that was nice. All the stuff that's taking place outside of her story also works. So it feels like this is an organic story where the parts come together in the end, where things fit in the end, because it just, I mean, at a certain point, you know how things are going to work out. That's how it is with these movies.
Because, no, like I was surprised, and that's, again, a bigger spoiler, but there's a character who begins as kind of an asshole as well. Yeah. And in the end,
my favorite character.
Yeah, it's also my favorite character. We will talk about it.
Yeah.
But we have, like you said, the stuff not concerning her is also pretty nice. We have these two locations because we have these two ladies. And with the younger one, with Pool, it's this very almost like fairy tale like train station where everything is happening. It's very like in a fairy tale. We have these oddball characters who are all very sweet and helpful. And it's also kind of a nostalgic movie because it's set in 2001, I think. So not many cell phones.
It's a big thing to have a mobile phone.
And I think train stations are in general kind of a nostalgic thing for a lot of Indian people. And the characters at the train station are all very memorable. We have the little guy,
Chotu and Manju.
I think Chotu also means like small or
maybe
little. Then the guy in the wheelchair.
I forgot his name.
Me too. And of course the most important one is the
Manju Mai.
Manju Mai, played by Chaya Kadam.
Yes.
She's also great, and there's this great bonding between the two women, and both learn something, which is great. I mean, it's a very heavy, message-heavy movie.
Yes.
So you have these two locations, and at both locations, the characters are going through something and learn something. You have the Manju Mai, who learns at the end of the movie that she also can enjoy some things for herself. She can treat herself. And then at the other location, we have the woman who doesn't talk in the beginning, and who never smiles, and she learns to be more kind to herself, and everyone learns something in this movie.
Like even the parents of Deepak, and the mother and the grandmother, they are sitting like together and like are happy that The other women are talking to each other and are having fun, and then they're saying, can we maybe also be friends? Mother and mother, can we be friends? It's some really nice, heartwarming, like human, interhuman relations. So these classic movie moments where you're just going to, that's just nice.
Yeah, then of course the film is shot quite nicely. Nothing super special, but it's a cozy film, nostalgic film, some nice songs. Again, also not super special.
Yeah, but 4 songs, all very soothing and emotional songs. And there's one that stood out for me, Dautwa, the song where we'll see the cops following Jaya. And it's like this song. It has little more flow, where it's like about how she's going to get away or something. I don't know. And Manohar, the sub-inspector, is like following her and always taking the wrong picture. And that song I thought was nice because it's also sung by Sukhwinder Singh, and Sukhwinder Singh has like this great voice. I don't know. It stood out because it sounded almost like Udit Narayan, but I thought. No, and then I looked it up. It's Sukhwinder Singh, and it's such a nice song. That one stood out for me. Yeah.
But what also stood out to me, and not really in a positive way, I like the comedy, but they kind of overplayed with the music. It's very like in your face. There's almost.
You mean the songs or the
music cues, the sound cues.
Okay, yeah.
When the movie wants to be funny, it really lets you know that this is supposed to be funny, and the music is a little bit too much in your face. For my taste, it was a little bit too family entertainer.
Okay, yeah. Well, I actually thought,
it's not bad.
Yeah.
But it was like, this is all charming and amusing. But
actually, at the beginning of the movie, everything started like in this whimsical, quirky way, and I thought, okay, so this is a comedy. But then it got a little bit more serious when Pool is lost. Yeah. And he has like to sleep in the toilet or something, in the bathroom. And I thought, this is going to be a serious movie because these guys, the husband, the real husband of Jaya, this ass, is like talking about only wanting the money and everything. I said, what is this now? And so I was like kind of thrown off at the beginning, especially when music like this, the cue set in, it was like a little bit funny. I thought, okay, so now we're back at comedy. Yeah, but we mostly stayed at comedy, so or like at heartwarming drama.
Yeah. So our favorite character is the sub-inspector Shyam Manohar, played by Ravi Kishan.
Yeah, great.
I've read that Amir Khan was supposed to play the role first, but then Ravi Kishan was just better, and Amir, who is a co-producer, was convinced, he should play it. And he was great. He was like kind of a mixture of Kamal Hassan and
I was the whole time I was thinking, like, who is he reminding me of? And there was like so many actors and characters in there. It's great.
He's a little bit comic relief just because the stuff he's doing with his mouth,
chewing,
and then at the end he also becomes like the heart of the movie because he's a character who has spoiler alert once again. He has kind of a change of heart.
Yeah.
And maybe he was always a nice guy deep down, but when we first meet him, he's kind of this
he's still corrupt, though.
He's this typical corrupt, brutal police guy who abuses his power.
Yeah.
But then towards the end, he sees that Jaya is really suffering and he wants to help her. And it worked for me.
Definitely.
I thought, I'm not sure if this is really believable.
Yeah.
But in maybe kind of a fairy tale.
Yeah, in this universe, it worked. Yeah.
And in the end, I was really touched. I thought the last 20 minutes were really the highlight of the movie. Yeah. And
I was asking myself if how this would have played out if we had a female sub-inspector. Like from the perspective of this movie has like this female empowerment theme, but also like this underlying theme of as much as it is a nice scene for Manohar, he's like and for Jaya, but Jaya is like still dependent on this man who has like to decide her fate in that moment.
Yeah.
Of course, he's like he has the heart in the right place at that moment, But I also thought, like, how would this have played out if it was a female sub-inspector? Would it have benefited the story? Would it have been better? I don't know. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm just asking myself because it's like still this dependency thing. I think, okay, if he like said no.
Yeah.
So
that's an interesting thing.
But it's still a nice scene, and it also worked totally for me. And I thought, yeah, Manohar. Yes.
Something that I didn't like that much, but again, it's something that just comes with this kind of story. But the movie follows this trope of the liar revealed. Jaya, our protagonist, is the liar. Mm-hmm. She has this secret. Mm-hmm. She knew all along, and she's lying to everyone because she wants to escape. And when you watch a movie like this, you know at one point there comes the moment when the liar is revealed. Yeah. And oftentimes that's done in a way that's like, oh no, now we have to go through 10 minutes of explaining stuff like that. Yeah. And at least the movie is kind of quick, but the scene where she's revealed still was a little bit annoying to me because she's like constantly, please,
hear me out.
And I'm like, please just say something.
These reviews are getting boring. This is exactly what I have here. It's like, Jaya caught. Deepak, hear me out. Why doesn't she just tell him?
Yeah, exactly.
But it doesn't take long until we get the solution. It's exactly what you said. Man. Yeah, she's like saying 3 or 4 times, hear me out. Hear me out.
And I was like, just tell, like maybe my husband will abuse me or I have to escape, just something. But no, hear me out. And of course he can because he's so hurt. Yeah, unfortunately,
it's just like only 2 scenes later or next scene.
So that's fine. But it's a trope that's in so many movies, and it's not helping.
No. But it's exactly what I thought at the moment. Oh, come on, just say something.
Yeah. So, anything else?
No, actually, that's everything.
Nice. Then, what would you say in German about die verlorenen Frauen?
LAAPATAA LADIES ist ein warmer, liebevoller, geistreicher und kurzweiliger Film, der sein Herz auf der Zunge trägt. Und das ist gut so.
Nice. LAAPATAA LADIES ist ein schöner Feel-Good-Film an der Kreuzung von Mainstream und Independent Kino. Sicherlich etwas seicht, aber das ist ja nichts Schlimmes.
Oh, come on! Did you also write the last words in like...
No, I didn't. Okay. I give LAAPATAA LADIES 7 out of 10. Oh. It's more like 7.1, but I don't do that.
For me, it's 8 out of 10. It's more like 7.8, but I don't do that either. So, Jimmy.
Yes.
Maybe a little bit boring trivia, but
that's fine.
We're staying in the realm of the Academy Awards because this whole poll was about India's official entries. So, did you know that Sukhwinder Singh, the guy that I told you about who sang my favorite song in this movie, he sang a song in a movie that was probably your favorite movie of 2008. Do you still remember that movie?
Yeah, I think I can. It was also the entry for the Oscars?
Well, it was at the Oscars, but it wasn't like the Indian entry. It was a...
Okay.
What's your favorite movie of 2008? Yeah, it's Slumdog Millionaire.
Isn't that 2009?
Maybe it's 9, but it was released in 8, I think.
Because so 8 is The Dark Knight and...
Okay, so you're making the trivia now. Okay, so it was released in 2008, but it was at the Oscars 2009. So, but maybe it's like that. Where was I? Sukhwinder Singh.
Yeah.
Sang a song in a movie that was probably your favorite movie of 2008, 9, whatever. The movie is Slumdog Millionaire, and the song is Jai Ho.
Nice.
And that song won the Academy Award.
Well deserved.
Full circle.
Nice. You can find us, follow us, and support us on patreon.com/TheJimmyCage. And if you enjoyed this episode, please give us a thumbs up, share, subscribe, whatever you like.
And if you want to get notifications, just click the bell.
And do you think this one will be nominated for an Oscar?
LAAPATAA LADIES?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
But hopefully we will be wrong.
Yes.